So join me, won't you, for the...
What the hell happened to them? 200th episode spectacular! Welcome back to What the Hell Happened to Them? Actually, no Jack this week. It's just me and Joe because we've done it again, buddy. Another podcasting milestone. Today is our 200th episode spectacular.
Holy guacamole.
Quite the journey, right, Lev?
I know. Can you believe it?
I can't either.
Neither can I.
It's actually been right around 8 years ago, in fact, we started recording this podcast. Now, I know most podcasts will get to 200th episode in 4 years, but we sort of explained a lot of this in the 138th episode spectacular. Why it didn't go that way. And on a similar note, it has only been 62 episodes since then. It's been a little over a year. We're still in the Jack. We were 5 episodes into the Jack Nicholson season last time. We are, 6, 7, 8 away from it ending now, right?
Yes.
A lot of Jack. So it didn't really make sense to go back and do another clip show montage thing. It's one of our best episodes, too. It's tough to kind of repeat that. So today, Lev and I had kind of considered we're going to play a couple games, Joe. That's right, Joe. We're going to play a couple of games today. The first one we wanted to do, we thought it'd be fun. We on the podcast know a lot about movies, don't we?
We do we?
Well, we've talked about quite a fair bit of movies, so I wanted to see, Joe, if I could give you a couple of clues of us discussing a movie and see if you could guess what the movie is.
So it's a movie we've covered.
They're movies we've talked about on the podcast. Sometimes they're movies we've covered. Sometimes they're other movies that have come up in our, very germane and not at all tangential conversations on the show.
Why would we have tangents?
Yeah, no. That would be not good. So, I think we'll have you come on down, Joe, and we'll play Guess That Movie.
All right. I like this.
Before, don't let me forget, you get 3 lifelines. Because of the nature of our recording and the show, you only get 1, but you get it 3 times, and you get to phone a Lev.
Phone a Lev, that's... Oh.
No, Lev. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's the gist, Lev. You say, I need to phone a Lev, and then he will come and give you a hint. But you only get to do that 3 times, and we got about 28 movies to go through.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. So each movie has a various amount of clues between 1 and 3, but I thought I'd give you an easy one to start.
Oh, please. I need to know what I'm in for.
Listen to this one and tell me what you think.
So you weren't part of the $140 million gross or whatever?
No, I saw the first 2 and just never got, I don't know why. I never got around to the third one, but I didn't do it.
It's fine. It's nothing compared to the first 2. Obviously, because the first 2 are amazing and probably the best of their genre.
All right, Joe.
That's a lot of clues.
What do you think this one is?
Son of a bitch. I was like, what am I talking about? I have a clock.
Yeah, we gotta go, Joe. We got time to do.
The first... Well, so it's a franchise, okay?
Sounds like it.
Sounds like a franchise. You have the answers, right? We're not just gonna completely
I got the answers, don't worry.
Just gonna say the first 2 that were good,
you gotta give me an answer, Joe. All right, let's listen to see what the answer... We all love The Lost World and
Jurassic Park. We definitely don't like the last one, which is Jurassic World. That's the only other one that came out.
But I feel like we're in the minority of people who like Jurassic Park 2, right?
Yeah, it's good.
All right, I think so, but I just think most people don't. Let's see what the answer is.
Maybe he's still upset that they didn't make Spider-Man 4. I don't know.
He wouldn't be in it. His character dies at the end of 3.
Really? I thought the whole thing was they were setting up Venom to be in Spider-Man 4.
No, he definitely dies at the end of 3.
I thought it ended in a cliffhanger. Spider-Man's battling all 3 of them.
Was the last time you saw this movie in 2007, or have you not seen it?
I never saw the movie.
I've obviously seen it since then and thought, Rebel Wilson was in there.
Rebel Wilson?
Yeah, we got a whole famous clip of me thinking Rebel Wilson's in there because she's Ron Howard's daughter.
Why would she have the last name of Ron Howard either?
Yeah. All right, well, Joe, that one didn't go well.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Oof. That was a stinker. You gave me an easy one? That's an easy one? Jesus.
I thought Spider-Man would be on your radar. All right.
Yeah. Let's try this again.
All right, this one has a couple clues, so I'll play you the first one. If you can get it, then great. But if not, just tell me and I'll go on to the next one. I won't put the timer on till all the clues are done.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, and I have not seen such aggressive Subway product placement since Hawaii Five-0.
All right, does that help you?
No. What is that? Hold on. Is it Black Adam?
Well, all right, let's go and listen to the next clue and see if that maybe is the answer.
Of course, how can you not? She's like, I gotta kiss this young stud.
Okay.
You don't think that's a sweet moment?
I guess it's fine. I got no beef with it.
I like the moment more on this watch than when I watched it in June.
Have you watched Black Adam twice?
No. I'm gonna kiss this young stud. Hold on. That's a good hint.
That's a good one, I know.
I gotta kiss this young stud.
There's one more clue, and you also have 3 phonolevs left, so,
All right, I'll take the last clue.
All right.
What makes it work is, she misses it and then does it anyway. So then it's like, okay, consensual.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. That was the best part about it. Because she gets it in and he's like...
The very best part. She did it willingly.
Yeah, no.
No one was forced to smooch Sandler against his will.
We always appreciate that.
All right, we got some good clues there.
Christ.
Good
I don't know. I'm so...
Well, we know we brought up Sandler. It's a Sandler film that we've watched. And she smooched him willingly.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. He smooched him. That is so damning. You taking that out of context is so... That's the best part! Oh, my fucking God. Oh, my God. So it's a Sandler film. All right.
Yeah.
With a young kid. It's Big Daddy.
All right, let's find out. Is it Big Daddy?
It's got to be Big Daddy.
Some of the way the jokes are... the jokes overall, I like. I like the jokes way more than I like the story, which has Barry Lyndon effect, where it's like too perfectly plotted. It's a script I recommend.
Hold on.
Yeah.
This needs to go down in the history of this podcast that you compared Happy Gilmore to a recent new favorite of mine, Barry Lyndon, the Stanley Kubrick film.
Yeah, those clips we were talking about, he's on the ice skating rink with her, right? And he's like, all right, if I make this shot, you gotta kiss me. But he misses it, and she decides to do it anyway.
Okay, well, I mean, the scene that I was... with Big Daddy was when he was like when the little boy and I kissing Scuba Steve, and it was a consensual kiss. I watched that in June. That was my clues.
Another wrong one for Joe. Dang, Joe, I put the easy ones at first. This is only gonna get worse from here, I think.
I know. That was bad.
It's early. All right, let's find out. 2 clues on this one. All right, here we go.
The less successful spider-based movie of the 2000s.
Absolutely. It comes right in between 2 and 3.
And let's not forget, of course, Along Came a Spider.
Oh, yep. That's 2000.
Oh, wow. That led the way, and everybody said, people are into spiders. Let's bring back this Spider-Man guy.
All right. You have a thought on what the movie could be we're talking about?
Let's bring back the spider guy. No. We talk about too many. This is definitely, we talk about too many different kinds of movies.
All right. Let's look at the second and last clue for this.
Second clue.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Thomas Hayden Church is the Crow, though. I mean, I would have nominated him for an Oscar.
All right. You got a thought?
Why is Thomas Hayden Church even... So, we've already talked about Spider-Man 3, so it's not Spider-Man 3.
Well, you had mentioned in clue 1 the movie came out between 1 and 2, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that was Along Came a Spider. I actually don't know.
Now I'm more confused. It has Thomas Hayden Church in the movie?
Thomas Hayden Church, and he plays a crow.
A crow.
And it's spider-based. Spider-based.
Was it Charlotte's Web?
Let's find out, shall we? Well, what happens in Charlotte's Web for people who have not read the book?
I got one!
Yeah! All right. You did it. Good work.
My brain isn't complete mush. It's just very mushy.
One of our favorite spider-based films on the podcast.
Definitely.
With Steve Buscemi characteristically
the rat, right?
brought in as the rat. Yeah. Has he been in a rock
movie? It's either
yet?
Buscemi or Defoe, because Defoe plays the rat and Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Well, he's already done enough spider movies, so I think he's fine for a bit.
That is true, because he was in the multiverse Tom Holland one, too.
Now ready for the next movie, Joe?
Hell yeah, bring it on. I'm good now. Right. I got a point.
Yeah, it is a hard movie to advertise.
How do you market this, right?
Well, they had the trailers, and I go, yep, I could see why no one came to see this movie. All right, tough movie to advertise. You have any thoughts? There's still one more clue, though, so don't worry.
Tough movie to advertise. I've got my thoughts, but I'm taking another clue.
They have the Buzz Lightyear problem, where...
Wow, you're really going to tie it into that? Wow, go on. Speak, please.
Where the original material was made for small children. It was made for, 8 to 14-year-old demographics. This movie, clearly not. Okay, Joe. What movie did we do that has the Buzz Lightyear problem?
What movie did we do that has the Buzz Lightyear problem? I'm hoping it's not a Nicholson, so this is an old one. I don't think any Nicholson movie has the Buzz Lightyear problem. But your face is making me think we did cover it. You can phone a Lev if you want. I'm going to phone a Lev. Phone a Lev? Let's phone a Lev. All right, Lev, what clue can you give us here?
Ha ha ha! Cookies on dolls.
All right, was that helpful?
Cookies on dolls?
Dowels.
Okay. So it's a baking movie?
Perhaps Lev just being as helpful as normal. Who's to say, really?
Oh, wow. Well, give me my clock countdown. I need a clock countdown.
Right. There you go.
Okay, so it's got the Buzz Lightyear problem. It's made for the ages of 8 to 14, but it's not? All right. I got it.
Yeah.
It's The Last Detail.
The Last Detail.
It's definitely The Last Detail.
Is that the answer, Lev? Joe, what movie are we doing this week?
We got Head.
I mean, I was only a year or two off.
Because the Monkees TV show for young kids. Head, the movie, not at all for them.
Absolutely not.
All right. Let's go to our next film, all right? We got 3 clues for this one, though. Hopefully that'll help. I'm not watching a movie about a guy watching a movie. No. All right, what movie did we watch or discuss?
About a guy watching
a movie.
Guy watching a movie. Racking my brain. Confessions of a Dangerous Mind.
All right, let's see. Let's go to clue number 2.
Clue number 2. Let's see if it changes.
He's on a mission. It's a mission movie. The kid... No, because you know why? There's a fucking cool, funny-ass cat in the movie. The kid would want the fucking cat toy.
That's Lightyear.
Well, let's find out. Let's go to clue number 3. So are we allowed to have this conversation? The guy in the trailer does not sound like Tim Allen.
You are being very nice with those clues. Thank you.
Yeah, so you're sticking with Lightyear?
It's definitely sticking with Confessions of a Danger. No, it's Lightyear. It's Lightyear.
All right, Lev, what we got?
But the whole setup for the movie that they keep pushing is that this is the movie that Andy saw when he was a kid that made him want the Buzz Lightyear toy.
Wow.
Yeah!
Well, you have to throw a couple of gimmies in there.
Little shout out to our friend podcast, Sox Talk.
Sox Talk.
By Grant Keller, who's off talking about the movie Lightyear every week and has watched the movie like 25 times because of it.
Insane.
Yeah, good. He's
That is
doing
a
the
run.
Lord's work over there.
Wow.
Doing the Lord's work. All right, let's go to our next film. All right, here's your first clue. It's the only clue. Oh, wait. Yeah, the only clue for this next film.
All right.
Just thought, this could be one of those movies that people didn't even realize was out.
No, this is Gary Marshall's Avengers, by the way.
Despite the fact that the movie looks like it was made in 1998. What is he shooting on? Old Ektachrome?
All right, what do you think it might be?
I'm gonna go for the later one.
Yeah.
I'm going with Mother's Day.
All right, let's see what we got here. Lev?
All right, Joe, what movie are we doing this week?
We are doing the 2010 movie, Valentine's Day.
Oh, Valentine's Day. God damn it.
You were so close.
I mean, I was closer with the other one.
If we
This
had
is like 4 months
50-50
away.
technology, the ones you'd be stuck with are Mother's Day and Valentine's Day, and you'd be like, come on, Breach. Jeez.
Definitely.
Off to our next film. Got a couple clues for this one, it looks like, so hopefully that'll help you out.
Yeah, that's the movie, Joe. I don't care about talking about it much. I, too, will forget it very shortly afterwards.
It's very forgettable. The ending, it feels like it has this giant reveal, and you're like, ah, and at the same time, I'm like, the air is just completely left out of everything. You're like, well, what was the point of the first hour and 40 minutes?
Jesus.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of movies we watch for the podcast.
It does.
So let's just go to clue 2 and see if that helps.
A woman jogs with a tiny dog in a stroller. That is so L.A.
Okay.
All my time spent in Boston, never seen that once. L.A., every other sidewalk. Woman in tight jogging clothes, running with a tiny dog in a stroller.
Of course.
Classic L.A. move. So I buy the movie takes place in L.A.
All right, so the 2 clues so far, we know...
This is definitely not a Nicholson. Can't be a Nicholson.
Might not be. Let's find out. Let's go to our last clue.
Last clue.
What movie are we doing this week?
La pregunta de sus ojos.
Do you remember your Spanish at all?
Yes! Give me a... Wait. La pregunta de sus ojos. The question of the eyes? Wait, what?
You're getting... Sounds like you're getting close.
The question... Oh, what is this? I need to go out of my mind. The question of the eyes. That's what that basically means. We did a... La pregunta de sus ojos. Well, I'm a real jackass now.
Yeah, you're gonna kick yourself when you get this one wrong.
La pregunta... Hold on. I got this.
Yeah?
It's... I got nothing.
All right, here we go. What do we got, Lev?
Yes, that is the story this was based on. What is the name of the movie for our less educated audiences?
Secret in their eyes.
Oh, God.
You were so close, Joe.
The Secret. It's because we changed it to The Secret. Yeah. That is The Secret.
All right, this next one was sort of a kooky clue that Lev excavated. Let's go to clue 1. We have 2 clues. Clue 1.
Disney's $307 million bomb on its 10th anniversary.
It's an old Disney bomb.
Are you able to just repeat that one more time?
Disney's $307 million bomb on its 10th anniversary.
That
So they've had a lot of $307 million bombs this
on
year.
its 10th anniversary.
But this one is at least 10 years old. All right, I'll give you clue 2.
Okay.
Meanwhile, somebody, I guess she's the Princess of Mars, was going to be played by Julia Roberts.
Wow.
You have any thoughts?
Yeah, that's John Carter.
All right, let's find out. There was apparently a point in development for the movie where Tom Cruise was going to play John Carter.
Holy shit. What was that, 1989?
You did it, Joe. Another one in the books.
What, you got 3? You got 3 out of like 10?
Hold on. Well, I'm tallying them up. We'll go through it at the end.
This is
We'll
rough.
do it at the end. All right. Let's go to our next one here. A couple clues for this one, too.
Okay.
I think the story here is the non-story of it. I think that's what makes it work. I think that's what gives it its kind of voice, its theme. All right. What non-story movie might we be talking about?
What anything that you just said? You didn't say anything.
All right. I will give you. It's very Bechettian of me, wasn't it? I'll give you clue number 2.
incredible.
Clue number 2.
Give it to me.
This is a rare G-rated movie, by the way.
Oh, the G-rated movie about the killing of another person, where a person gets shot in the head twice.
Yeah, you see the back of the bloody
I
head.
think nobody rated it, or they were just like,
I'm looking at a G rating.
they were like backlogged into it, and they're like, the G's fine, whatever. I'm not watching this. All right, what do you think it might be?
Oh god, I only get 2 clues.
2 clues
All right, G-rated bloody head.
that had no story.
No story. Shit. Okay. All right. G-rated, no story. Oh my god. G-rated, no story with. Fuck. Hold on.
I'm holding.
I know. This is.
I'm ready. Let's do it. No, you gotta give me your answer, Joe.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Shining. I don't know.
Okay. The Shining's G-rated? Let's find out.
I know there's blood in it.
What is it?
Yeah, called The Shooting.
The Shooting! An early Nicholson. Okay.
An early Nicholson
66.
before they had movie ratings. All right, next movie. Here we go. Here's our first clue.
Yeah, no, I forgot. The kids did clap at the end of my movie, too. I was like, huh?
I never clapped at the end of the movie when I was 8. Like, that was not a thing I thought to do. No, what I did when the movie was over was feel very self-conscious that I was the only grown man in the theater by himself in a theater full of children.
I know exactly what this is.
All right, well then...
This is the DC League of Super Pets.
Hold on. I'm stuck in it. So I got one more clue.
I'm wrong?
Hold on, I got one more clue. Lev and I put the clues together. We got to listen to all the clues.
I mean, I was able to buy my ticket at the kiosk, so I hope no one knew that I was going into the movie.
Well, I was just in the theater. Everybody's like walking around me because I'm staying for the whole credits in case there's a dumb post-credit scene, which there was. And I'm glad I stayed for so I could get really annoyed by it. But yeah, everybody's just walking past me down the thing, and I'm just like, okay, I'm not peeping on your kids. Leave me alone, people. All right. And you think this is the DC Super Pets?
Yeah, and if it is, then that's pretty damning that I can remember the Rock movies, but I can't remember anything else.
Don't have a sponsor this week. Nobody wanted to sponsor this episode. What movie did they not want to sponsor, Joe?
2022's DC League of Super Pets.
Fucking hell. I'll never forget that theater experience.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
All right.
So
Look
good.
at us. A lot of clues for this one, Joe.
Oh, good. I need the clues.
Here we go.
But we got like 5 movies out of it, so at least it kept me entertained.
Yeah, I wasn't upset that I was watching it. It was fine.
No, I just like, it was just unsatisfying when we got to the end. Also sounds like quite a few movies we watch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, I'll give you a clue too. But while I was on the journey, I was just like, wait, we're going on a plane now? Wait, the plane crashes? Wait, Filipino local pirate people?
Okay.
Remember those things from a movie?
Yes.
Yeah. We still have one more clue. And I look forward to its sequel, Too Flight, Too Furious. All right.
This is confusing.
Sequel will be Too Fly, Too Furious. You also have 2 Phone 11s left.
I'll take a phone to Lev, but I don't know how much help this is going to be.
Hey, let's find out here, huh?
Did you see that jerk?
Yeah, all right, that might not. He might just be laughing at your pain. Yeah. All right.
Well, I got thrown off by there was a lot of them because it sounds like the Jack Nicholson movie Flight to Fury.
All right, let's find out. Let's find out.
Let's see if I can get this right.
Yeah.
I'm looking right at it, so I should be able to. It's 1964's Flight to Fury.
Oh my god, I said it right too.
We're all about improvement and self-awareness on the show. What the hell happened to them?
Incredible. Wow, I got 2 in a row.
Yeah, look at you. You're on a hot streak here.
I got a hot streak going.
Yeah, we got a steaming pile of vekeman brewing over there.
Hey, thank you.
Are you ready? We got our next film. Here's our clue. And my goodness, what a...
Does it go off the rails?
Dumb movie. What a dumb, silly, stupid, dumb movie. It was fun, but so stupid.
All right,
I'll give you the next clue. Here's our final clue for the film.
Okay.
And I'm glad the movie made, like, no money.
Oh, that's poor John Cusack. Probably could have used it.
He was just like, well, 1408 only went okay. 2012 is not going my way. Maybe this Edgar Allan Poe movie will work out.
Oh, shit. So it's an Edgar Allan Poe, John Cusack movie? God, how many of them are there? Son of a... Oh, it's The Raven. I remember The Raven.
Let's find out. Lev? And then I saw The Raven from 2012.
Wow, okay, all right. I got my dukes up.
Joe's found his groove. He's ready to go. Yeah, that movie was supremely dumb. I watched a lot of Raven movies that week, Al.
I think I remember that week.
Yeah, jeez. The things I do for this cast, man. All right, here's our next clue.
Excellent,
all right.
excellent.
Who is talking the town in this movie? What town is being talked?
Yeah, good point. Universal Pictures set up the project as a star vehicle for Tom Hanks, with Nia Vardalos hired to write the screenplay, based on the life of Jim Chandler, a friend of Hanks. What you were saying.
All right, you have a thought on that before I go to our last clue?
Yeah. Is this Larry Crown?
Let's find out. Let's go to clue 2. Speaking of boring people with no personality.
I feel like that's exactly how Tom Hanks approached this project. All right, let's do this movie. A movie that he wrote, directed, and starred in.
Oh, poor Tom.
You sticking with Larry Crown?
Yeah, right around the same time he was like about to make Captain Phillips. That's a good movie. So
okay, let's do it.
Okay, let me give you some stuff. I got some production notes for you. Larry Crown was first announced as Talk of the Town in February 2006.
Wow, glad that title didn't stick.
Yeah, 5
Not
years
that Larry
earlier.
Crown tells me something, but at least the main character is named Larry Crown.
At least the main character is named Larry Crown.
All right,
God
Joe.
forbid if he wasn't named Larry Crown.
Well, but then like the title's not great, but he's named Larry Crown,
Yeah, I
so
know.
like I get why you call it Larry Crown. That's all I'm
Same
saying.
with Aaron Brockovich.
Yes. I don't know who that is, but Aaron Brockovich also is like her actual name, right? Larry Crown's like a dude you made up, but you're basing him on a real dude.
That's right.
Yeah, okay. All right, let's go to our next film, and I think we have a couple clues for this one. If I can find the... Lev, what'd you put? All right, here we are. All right, 2 clues. Here's the first one. Watching this movie, I was surprised that it was not a direct-to-DVD movie.
Yep.
Cast aside... All right, should be a direct-to-DVD movie, but the cast is very good. Let us check out the second clue here, all right? Our final clue.
Oh, can we talk about the cast?
Go for it.
I've been wanting to tell you this cast for a while now since I saw it. All right, so taking over the role from Katy Perry, we got Demi Lovato. Do you know who she is or who they are?
I've been told she's some sort of singer. Is this true? All right, Joe.
Oh, shit.
What movie? Does the hot streak come to an end?
Yes, no, it's, okay. I don't know if I have the full title, though.
That's all right. I'll give you partial credit.
It's definitely The Smurfs 2. And I don't know if there's a subtitle.
All right, Smurfs 2, you're saying.
It's definitely The Smurfs 2. I remember all the children's movies, apparently.
All right, let's find out. Is this the
has
Smurfs
to
2? Lev. What movie are we doing this week?
Smurfs, The Lost Village.
I was half
I don't know
right.
if I give this to you or not, right? Smurfs 2 had Seth Rogen in it, and then this was like the third Smurfs
this
movie.
is a third? No, don't give it to me then. If I was so confident on the 2.
All right, let's go to our next film. Here we are. I'm saying, don't let what came before catapult what we have now. This should be what we always had. This is Hollywood, blockbuster, blah. Everything else, TV nonsense.
It really is.
We just got so used to that when we get this other thing, we're like, but like that should have been the thing we had all along anyway. All right. Fortunately, that's the only clue.
Oh, God. Give me a Lev.
The only clue.
Give me my last Lev.
All right, last phone of Lev. Lev, what do you got for us here?
Give me something.
This does not look good for Homestar Runner.
All right, that is not helpful at all, is it? Yeah, thank Lev. Helpful as usual.
All right, so should have been TV.
So it's a movie that a lot of people thought was really good.
Yes.
And I said was just fine, but everybody thinks it's really good because everything else being made in that genre right now is not
on
great.
TV. Okay.
It's not, but it's just bad, poorly written stuff that should be on TV.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say it's a Nicholson. Doesn't feel like a Nicholson. The Border.
The Border, all right, let's see what we got. I get why people would go to this Batman movie and be like, breath of fresh air. This is a good movie.
Which Batman movie we're talking about?
The Batman.
The Batman, okay.
The Batman,
Adam West.
starring Robert Pattinson.
Okay. The original Batman.
That's why it's the Batman. All right, let's go to our next film.
All right.
Yeah, maybe what Roger's quibbling with is the fact that, in fact, the whole movie was orchestrated by Tom Wilkinson. Spoilers. I got another clue. But yeah, Tom Wilkinson orchestrated the plot of the film.
Michael Clayton.
If it's a thriller, I was not thrilled. If it's a rom-com, did not laugh. So what are you, movie?
But the talent involved in this movie, let me tell you.
No. Clive Owen and Julia reunite.
Yeah, a nice reunion. Feels like they're continuing on from their last one.
Paul Giamatti returns to complete his Before trilogy with Julia.
Yes. So crazy.
And yet has only been on set with her one time in one of those movies. All right, what you thought?
Is this Duplicity?
Is it Duplicity, Lev? Yes, what movie are we doing this week, Joe?
This is Duplicity. Oh! I'm doing pretty well. I like this. How could I remember the title Duplicity, right?
I know. We had to talk about the definition of the word in the episode. All right. Let's go to our next film. Here's your first clue of 2.
Do you think all the vibes from this movie were creepy?
Oh, yes. Yeah. The movie had a hard time making me feel comfortable in any scene, especially the incestuous ones.
You have any preceding thoughts before I go to the next one?
No, just give me the next clue.
So this is a movie that proves why everybody hates indie films. Like, this is
I know,
as generic as it gets. And it's crazy. Like, my thought was like, oh, is this based off of a book because he's writing it? But then I thought, no, because the dialogue and action of this movie is so generic and unwritten that this couldn't be based on real events because his memory would be a lot better and he would be able to write these characters more lifelike. I don't think this author knows how children speak. I don't think he's ever heard a child utter a sentence before. All right, what do you think?
Oh, now it's 2 movies. It was 1 and then it was 2.
I'd probably go with your first one.
Are you
If
sure?
you remember what it's called, yeah. I'll be your phone a friend because Lev isn't helpful.
Well, it's... I'm just gonna go for it. My first instinct was Fireflies in the Garden. Is that what that movie's called?
All right, Joe. What's our movie this week?
God, this fucking... Ooh. Fireflies in the Garden. Oh my god! I remember that stupid fucking title! That title sucks. I remembered it. Oh, wow.
It just didn't matter at all. It doesn't matter at all. All right, this one.
It's a Willem Dafoe.
It's a Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
We got a heap and helping of clues for you in this one. Here we go.
All right.
That's a good movie, by the way. It's like a ode to Rock Hudson and Doris Day movies. And it's done by Peyton Reed, it was his follow-up to Bring It On.
I'm sure all of our listeners will appreciate the Rock Hudson reference.
Oh, shit, what's it called?
That's all right. I got a couple more clues.
Okay.
Do you know who is, I believe, third billed?
Nope.
One, David Hyde Pierce?
What?
Yeah, and he is incredible in it, and he is really kind of mimicking his character from Frasier. I'm blanking on his
Yeah,
name for some reason.
sadly, he had a hard time getting out of that role, I think.
Well, let me tell you, if you enjoyed him in that role, you'll like him in the movie, because he's great.
Yeah.
He's just really great.
He is a treat.
Yeah, absolutely. I was like, oh, maybe I should just watch more Frasier after watching
Yes,
this movie.
everybody should be watching more Frasier. Doctor, I've got a bad knee. What can I watch more Frasier? Doctor, my kidney has fallen out. How can I watch more Frasier? You need 50 cc's of Frasier stat.
Yeah, I really liked him in that. It was good.
You know, your doctor sounds like Dr. Becker.
Yeah.
Not giving you any real medical help.
He's actually a very good doctor.
Sure.
One last clue, but it seems like you got it. So
I got it.
Stars Renee Zellweger and Ewan McGregor.
This can't be a recent movie.
No, it's that's mean. It's from 2003.
Wow, that's rude.
All right.
I called you rude twice in real time and in the clip. That is, I believe, 2003's Down with Love.
Another movie I want to ask if you've seen is, have you ever seen a movie called Down with Love?
So good. That's a good movie. You should watch that.
I have not seen it yet. Yeah, I still. The answer to that question is still no. All right. Our next film has a couple clues. If Lev has given me these notes correctly, yes, 2 clues. Here's the first one.
Okay.
You didn't like the movie where adult men are a little too friendly with little girls?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. All right. Here's your other clue. It sounds like the movie we just watched, doesn't it? Oddly pledge-like. Don't worry, it's not The Pledge. Spoilers. Here you go. Here's the second clue.
There's a shot in this movie. It's just like a quick, like maybe 1.5 second, maybe even less than a second shot. It's just you see Jack Nicholson lick the neck, like all the way up the neck of this woman. I'm like, ew! It's just so gross. And it's just like no context for it. And you're like, wait, why is Jack Nicholson not here anymore?
All right. What do you think?
Oh, God.
Why is Jack not there anymore? Jack's in a movie, he's looking a lady, people are being inappropriately nice to little girls, and Jack doesn't seem to be in the movie very much.
Okay. I think this is... It's gotta be an early Jack, so I'm gonna just go with Rebel Rousers. That's an early Jack.
Rebel Rousers?
That's my guess.
Just don't think there were a lot of little girls there, but let's find out.
I know, but I know he...
We watched 1971's A Safe Place, which I just saw has a 5 out of 10 star rating on IMDb. That means a lot of people don't like it.
Yeah, those weirdos. I mean, I get it, but I don't want to.
I don't remember that one too well.
Tuesday Weld and the weird...
Okay. Oh,
right,
yeah.
Phantasmagoria thing and Orson Welles.
Oh, yeah! Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, you remembered it so well. All
yeah.
Right. A good chunk of clues for this one, so let's see what we got here. And then I like that the hard-nosed skeptic of the ESP powers was a hypnotherapist. And I go, get off your high horse, guy who turns people into chickens, okay?
Okay.
All right, you want next clue?
Yes, please.
All right, do I want it with, like, the asshole yuppie or the aggressively old dude or her stepbrother?
Okay.
All right,
I don't remember the title, but yeah.
Tad Pringle.
Yeah,
don't forget it.
Of the Connecticut Pringle family.
Yes.
When this movie was made, they only had original flavor. They had not yet realized that sour cream and onion was going to be the big hit.
Wow, it really is, isn't it? That's the third time I've heard that.
Now, listen, I know 2000 will be coming along and give them the pizza-licious flavor.
It's the Barbra Streisand movie. Give me half credit. I don't remember the title of that stupid movie. It's like, it's not One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, but it's got that kind of long-ass title.
It's pretty long, you're right.
This week we watched 1970s On a Clear Day You Can See Forever.
Yeah, exactly. That fucking title.
All right, Lev, do you think we should give it to him or not? Lev's giving it to you.
Oh, all right.
Because I agree, that title's a pain in the butt. So. Like, I couldn't find, I say it in the episode, I couldn't find the movie because I wasn't putting the words in the title in the correct order when I was searching it.
Fury.
Yeah. All right, let's see our next film. Here we go.
And Nathan Lane plays her gay roommate, but like in this, like in The Good Wife, he said he's very understated in that, and he is incredible.
Awesome.
And it's like early '90s, so you would think he would like really play it up, but no, he's great in it.
I was surprised Gary could be like, "Hey, Nathan, let's tone it down a bit."
Yeah, I mean, that movie I really liked it.
The trope is women have like these gay best friends. I think I'm in the market for a lesbian best friend. What do you think about that?
Sure.
All right. You want another clue? We got
give
more
me
clues.
one more clue. Yeah, okay, thanks.
Not heard of
A
that
Gary
one.
Marshall picture?
Yeah, of course.
Is the movie he did right after Pretty Woman.
All right, I have one last clue.
It stars Al Pacino and Michelle Pfeiffer.
Okay.
And they work at a diner, and they slowly, I guess, get a little closer to each other. And Al Pacino's like, I want to marry you. And Michelle Pfeiffer's like, you're a lot. Can we back this up a bit? And he's like, but I really, I know I want to marry you. And she's like, I'm bowling right now.
All right, you got this one?
This is the Gary Marshall picture, right? This is Frankie and Johnny.
All right, let's see what we got there. Is it Frankie and Johnny Lev?
This past weekend, I watched a movie called Frankie and Johnny.
Hell yeah. That was a good movie.
Yeah, all right. Let's go to our next film. Got a couple clues here. Let's begin with number one.
I miss Philip Baker Hall. 90 years old, he just passed away.
He was everywhere in the 90s, playing pretty much the same character.
He was great, though. I loved it.
He was good at it, giving Robin Williams a hard time for having fun. All right, what movie was he giving Robin Williams for having fun? Here gets clue number two. That might help you out. He's like, stop making people laugh, Robin. Robin's like, ooh, okay, well, we'll see. How do you like this talking skeleton?
I've never seen this movie. But I know.
Yeah.
I know it's Patch Adams.
What movie is that?
That's Patch Adams.
My memory's coming back.
Yeah, all right. We're starting to wake you up from your long night shift, I guess.
I didn't work last night, so I woke up with you this morning. I took the night off of work because I've been sick.
All right. Here we go. Here's our next film. Took 5 people to put this one together, did it?
Technically 6, because there is a credited director.
One more clue, though. One more clue. Maybe this will help.
The uncredited directors are Francis Ford Coppola, Dennis Jacob, Monty Hellman, Jack Hill, and Jack Nicholson.
This
What do you got?
is one of those Corman, the Corman movie, but it took forever. They went back to it. It was they're in a castle. Remember that? Yep. God damn it! What is this movie called?
Oh boy!
Oh, it's got a castle-y name. Sounds like it's the title of a castle, right? No.
If only you hadn't run out of all your phone-11s.
Oh yeah, definitely, totally would have helped me. This is called Escape to Witch Mountain or something. I don't remember.
All right, is it Lev, Escape to Witch Mountain?
It's not Escape to Witch Mountain. That's a rock. No, it's Race to Witch Mountain.
Well, Escape to Witch Mountain was the sequel in the original franchise. Here we go. What's the answer? What we got going on this week?
1963's The Terror.
Nothing too castle-y there, though.
It is. I picture a castle when I say The Terror, though.
All right, let's go to our next one. Only one clue for this one, so pay careful attention.
Okay.
Only one clue.
Listen.
All right. Who could we have play her love interest at the end? What about that guy that kills people with a pressurized nail gun? What about that guy?
2 years ago.
He was so romantic, wasn't he?
I mean, he's got a varied career, playing all sorts of different roles. I mean, that was the one that, caught Hollywood's eye, I guess.
He's winning an Oscar around the time they're starting pre-production on this movie. So that just was an interesting logical leap.
I got it.
All right, what is it?
I just want to call you out again for confusing Benicio del Toro for Harvey Up. This is Eat, Pray, Love.
Lev, what do we got?
Our movie this week is Eat, Pray, Shove Julia Off a Bike. Right? Good one? That was a good one. Eat, Pray, Love.
That wasn't that good.
Yeah, all right, Joe.
I'm doing okay. I'm doing much better than I thought I was going to do.
Yeah, you're rebounding quite nicely. You went on a bit of a hot streak there, and it's been tough to slow you down ever since.
I'm going to be like the Celtics in the playoffs, right? Yeah, right? They did so well, and then I'm going to fall apart in the last game.
All right, only one clue for this one, too, so pay careful attention. All 2 episodes.
Oh.
Stunning.
Wow, yeah. Wow.
The second episode, they had to bring in the big guns. Yanni.
Is that for real?
It was for real. I watched the show. And I also
You
listened
watched
to
all
Yanni.
2 episodes?
I watched all 2 episodes, yep.
Did you like it?
Nope.
Well, neither did America.
Wait, you got the show?
That's a show.
Oh, I don't know shows. Oh, this is bad. Oh, no. 2 episodes of a show that you watched?
A show that I watched that had to bring in Yanni for the second episode to save the show.
Yeah, save the show from being canceled before the episode was over.
What show would want to bring in Yanni to help?
I don't know. God. The fuck? I don't watch television anymore. God, it's gonna be some Julie Louis-Dreyfus show that was on for an episode or 2.
Alright, what you got for us?
I got nothing. I got 0.
Alright.
Give me this.
Let's see what it is. Let's see. Listen, it was No My Big Fat Greek Life.
Oh, God. Oh.
That's right. The My Big Fat Greek Wedding TV show spinoff, My Big Fat Greek Life.
Wow, and it's so timely because the 3rd one is coming out in 1 month.
Well, that's how it came up in one of the earlier episodes. We were talking about that, and then I brought up the show.
Wow, are you going to see it?
No,
I haven't seen the second one.
I didn't see the movies. I'm confused why I watched the show.
Well, it was only 2 episodes.
It was easy to catch up.
Probably finished before the first movie even ended.
My best guess is it was on like right after Raymond or something. Like that's the best I could figure out.
Oh yeah, like it was a John from Cincinnati. Like you were like,
yeah,
I just finished Deadwood. I'm gonna
Raymond's
watch John
on.
from Cincinnati.
That's probably what happened.
Definitely what you did.
Only a couple films left. Let's go to the next one.
Okay.
2 clues on this one. Here's clue number 1.
Look at how creepy this looks. There's like a demon.
Well, that would be the Emperor of the Night.
Oh, guess who plays the Emperor of the Night?
Tim Curry.
Think of a legendary voice actor.
Mark Hamill.
Very close. James Earl Jones.
Oh, huh.
And who plays, maybe James Earl Jones is it right-hand man? Why, none other than Don Knotts playing character G. Willikers.
What the fuck is this?
All right. It seems like you might need the other clue. I'll give it to you.
Yeah, I just might need it.
Place Beyond the Pinocchios. That's where I want to go.
That's the movie that we need to make now. There has been a Pinocchio movie like every 3-4 years.
All right, we know it's a Pinocchio film. He's dealing with an emperor. Pinocchio film dealing with an Emperor of the Night, played by James Earl Jones, and his sidekick is G. Willikers, played by Don Knotts.
This doesn't exist. I'm calling it. It doesn't really exist. This is a Pinocchio film.
Seems like it. Yep.
Well, Don Knotts was still alive in the 90s. Is this the Drew Carey Pinocchio?
What's that movie called?
Geppetto.
Geppetto. All right. Let's
Oh my god,
find
is it
out.
really called Geppetto?
Lev, is it Geppetto?
What about Pinocchio and the Emperor of the Night?
No, it's not. Thanks for giving me that hope.
Sorry.
I actually had hope. I was like, oh, did I get it right?
I think it's an animated film.
Sure. I'm sure it
I think
definitely
so.
exists and is able to watch.
All right, we'll look that up later, I guess, to see if it's watchable out there. Here is our anti-penultimate film. That's 2 clues. Here's number 1.
Bad. That was a bad movie. Bad movie. I don't want these fucking stupid bugs.
All right, I don't want bugs in this movie. Let's go to the next one.
Okay.
Bryce Dallas Howard and Laura Dern, like next to each other, and then it cuts like within the same. It's the same scene, and it cuts to Bryce Dallas Howard is completely missing from the scene now.
Movie I don't want bugs in, and Bryce Dallas Howard and Laura Dern are in it together.
Yeah, I
with
got
bad
this.
editing.
Yeah, no. You didn't even have to say bad editing. I knew this was a badly edited movie. This is Jurassic World Dominion. It's a piece of shit. Don't see it.
What do we got
It's too
left?
long.
But I'm going to tell you because I know you recently watched Jurassic World Dominion.
God, that movie is a fucking shit show. I know it was made during the pandemic, but that director should not be allowed to make movies anymore.
I just imagine that script was written before the pandemic. And a pandemic's an easier time to shoot a movie in a city that's people hiding from dinosaurs, because nobody wants to be on the streets anyway. There are dinosaurs.
I mean, you're not
Makes
wrong.
sense. Yeah, all right. An ultimate film. Here's the first clue.
I was sad there wasn't a slug guy.
Are you kidding me?
I think I would remember a giant slug monster, Joe.
Do you not remember Stellan Skarsgård?
All right. Do you need the other clue?
Yes, please. Okay.
Oh no, that's not a slug guy. That's that house that hates the main house. I'm talking. These are like spice merchants or I don't know. There's some political economic thing in the background, and the slug monster's mad at goes to the emperor, and he's like, "Stop fucking up." I might even be remembering that wrong.
All right. What movie is it?
This is either Dune or The Ant Bully.
Okay. Well, which one do you want to pick?
I'm gonna say Dune because I don't think there's any spice going on.
Imagine.
It's only 2. The new one's 2.5.
Yeah. And that's
It's
just
almost
half the
part
movie.
one.
And that's just half of Dune.
Yeah. All right, Joe. One last one for all the marbles. But good news, there
Wait,
are
what?
3. There are 3 clues for this one.
Okay, so the rest of this never mattered. This is the one that makes the difference.
Well, yeah, I probably should have said that. All right, but remember, you're out of phone 11, so don't be
Okay.
calling him anymore. All right.
I won't.
It's a movie that proves that the male gaze isn't just for women anymore.
I love that clue.
All right, here's number 2. 2 of 3.
Okay.
It's a Michael Bayesian dramatic camera move fireworks extravaganza for a good chunk of the movie. That scene, he fucking unlike Michael Bay, can put the camera down and walk away.
Primetime Emmy Awards. It won Outstanding Television Movie. Golden Globes won Matt Bomer another Best Supporting Actor. At the Producers Guild of America, it won the Stanley Kramer Award for... that's what it is. I don't know what that is. What is the Stanley Kramer Award?
I've never heard of that.
What is that? I've never heard of that. I know he's a director. Stanley Kramer. Can you name some Stanley Kramer movies?
Nope.
Wow, rude. Rude that you can't name a Stanley Kramer movie.
In the episode, once you listed them for me, I then remembered. But
Okay, good.
I didn't know him by name. I don't know him by name. All right, you want the last clue?
Yeah, I really need this.
So, some things came up in this movie that made me think of our current situation.
Mm-hmm.
It started to click on me when somebody was like, oh, we can't tell people how to live their lives and not have sex. They're going to be mad at us. And I go, well, wait till you try to tell them to wear masks. Whew. This is going to get real bad.
All right, what do we think? It's a primetime Emmy TV winning movie. Matt Bomer won an award, and
Matt Bomer was the real big help there, which is weird.
they're telling people not to have sex with each other. What movie would they do that in?
I believe this is the 2012 movie. Trying to date it, might be wrong, but it's The Normal Heart.
All right, Lev, is it A Normal Heart?
And, Joe, what movie are we doing this week?
The Normal Heart. I should have said it a lot more unaggressively because this movie... Well, I mean, this movie is very aggressive, but...
Yeah!
I got the last one. I got it. What's my tally?
All right, what's your tally? Let's take a look here. The ones you got wrong? 12.
Oh, jeez.
Which is impressive because you got like 5 or 6 wrong in a row right at the beginning. But then your wins... 17!
Wow!
Yeah!
That's great!
Hey, yo, can you believe it?
Hey,
I can't.
Lev, whoa, hey, that's not nice.
I'm impressed by myself.
Good work there. You really turned it around. I was worried it was just going to be a dud and you were just going to get them all wrong and I would look like a mean guy. No, it just took you a while to find the rhythm of the game. All right, our last one's not quite a game, but I found a bunch of predictions that we made. Lev and I came across some predictions that we made, and I wanted to see if some of them have come true and how good our predictions were. So we're going to play our prediction game now, Joe.
Oh, it's kind of like Plinko.
I'm going to play you a couple clips. We'll talk about whether these predictions came true or not. Let's listen to the first one. This one's sort of an example of a prediction one. I was talking about the film 80 for Brady. I don't think your film is likely to succeed because I do not think that's your target audience, and I think your title is bad. I think that is a bad title. I stand by that, but Joe, right? That movie ended up being a surprise hit. Am I wrong?
80 for Brady? How much money did it make?
That made like a sneaky amount of money, didn't it?
I think so, actually.
Well, you went to sold out showings of 80 for Brady, for goodness sake.
No, I didn't.
You couldn't get into it. They were sold out.
I watched it on Paramount Plus.
Yeah, you tried to go to the theater.
Why did that movie that movie cost $28 million? Are you kidding me? Why? I think it looks like it was made for $10. It made 40 though, so that's good.
Yeah, all right. So
that's good.
I was wrong on that one, but that's basically the gist. We'll listen to it and we'll try to figure out if something came true. All right.
I just want to tell you, that had the same cinematographer, John Toll, as Braveheart and The Thin Red Line.
Yeah, he just taken the paycheck here. Also, the camera they used, I think, wasn't very good. I don't think it was a great camera.
I mean, that movie looked...
Like, it's fine if you're doing a low-budget indie film. You get it fine, or a TV show, but... Yeah, $28 million, it's a little bit nicer of a camera, I guess. All right, here's our next prediction. Let's see if it came true.
The AMC that I don't go to anymore, but I kind of want to go there a couple more times before the ad stops airing.
Wait, is it going to finally end? They're going to stop showing it?
It ends in December. I guess it ends in December.
Then they just do a new one with some other random person.
Then they get Sandler.
Yeah.
He walks in with his gym shorts.
You want to check out the movies? Let's
That sounds great.
Did in December 2022 AMC stop airing the Nicole Kidman ads?
No, they actually refreshed it, I believe. I haven't been to an AMC in a while now.
They did not refresh it. I thought maybe they'd update the movies in there. They have not. It's just the exact same movie. They just went back and did it again.
I've heard they refreshed it. I'm glad you can tell me. No, they did not.
Yeah, nope, same thing. But it's nice. It buys me some extra time if I'm running late, so don't mind it. All right, let's listen to this prediction. See if this one came true.
Let me tell you something. I would take Elvis over Lightyear every day
time?
of the week.
I've seen neither, and I'm okay with that.
Sorry, Grant.
Would you still take Elvis over Lightyear?
100 out of 100 times.
Well, you know what? I have seen them both since, and I would too. So that's a prediction.
Sorry.
That's a prediction we got right. Yeah. All right. This one is a series. This is a series of predictions. So we'll listen to the three of them and then see if they came true.
Okay, so first of all, Morbius is a fake movie propagated by the Sony Corporation because this movie has been pushed back from its original release date, like the end of 2019 to early 2020. Then, the pandemic happened, and then they were like, oh, well, it's coming out in August of 2020. No, never mind. It's coming out in January 2021. No, it's coming out in October of 2021. No, it's coming out in January of 2022. And then they moved it back to April 1st. And I'm like, that is April Fool's Day. This is a fake movie. That's when the joke has finally been had.
Did it actually come out on April 1st?
I believe it did come out on April 1st, and I believe I saw it.
All right, so that part of the prediction is right. But now let's check out on the follow-ups to Morbius.
Oh.
Yeah, so the Morbius movie comes out next Friday on April Fool's Day.
Oh, that is
see if it's a real movie.
Oh, I look forward to not watching that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to making sure it's a real movie and not just some kind of Ponzi scheme from the Sony Corporation.
It's a real movie for 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden it's just now this white screen and Jared Leto just going on a monologue about, I don't know, the Bulgarian economic system for an hour and a half.
It's better than what I was going to say, which is it just turns into another Matt Damon crypto commercial.
Did it turn into a Matt Damon crypto commercial?
No, it was just a 95-minute movie that sucked.
Well, let's see what prediction number 3 about Morbius has to say.
No. Michael Keaton never died at the end of this first Spider-Man movie that he was in.
Oh, okay.
He was put in jail, and that's what he is doing in this one. He is a jail guy.
He's a jail guy, and he's chilling with... So it does exist in the Marvel Universe.
Yeah, that's the weird thing, because it's like they're trying to make it... But, I don't know if they'll acknowledge Morbius right away in the Marvel, MCU thing.
All right, has Morbius yet been acknowledged by the MCU?
He has not, from my knowledge. I kind of have stopped paying attention to that shit.
And Morbius was not a Ponzi scheme, so we got him wrong.
Yeah.
That's all right. We'll check in on that one every now and then. There's a lot of Marvel films still coming down, despite my protests. All right, let's listen to this prediction here.
You know who I've heard is, on one in this?
What?
Nicole Kidman. I heard she goes fucking nuts.
And then in the middle of all the violence, she's like, oh, by the way, go to the theater and watch movies. They're delightful.
Oh, no. The other thing is, so she is going to be the mother of Alexander Skarsgård, who was her husband in Big Little Lies.
Reverse Julia Roberts. Yeah.
Man, I am so fucking pumped for that movie next Friday. First showing. That's been my one I've been waiting for a while. I know, you don't really care.
I don't care. You
Revenge
tell me if
movie,
it's
whatever.
worth... Yes, I just don't know how you can do yet another spin on this. But if you think they've approached it at an interesting way, then fine. You let me know. I'll watch it.
All right. I think we got that one right. You really liked the movie after you saw it. I didn't, and didn't think they found a new way to approach it.
You're on even ground.
We both got it right there. All right, here's a prediction about you liking about the movie The Batman.
The Batman.
I barely wanted another Batman movie, and now I've got a fucking extra long one? No, thank you.
It's very, very long. If I think you're gonna like it, then I'll give you a recommend. But if I think you can skip it, which most likely, I'll be like, yeah, don't worry about it. Watch some clips. I've been waiting for it for a very long time.
All right, so I would say I liked it enough to.
Oh.
I would see a sequel, but I'm not excited. If it never came out, I'm not going to be like, oh no, not the Robert Pattinson verse. I
thought there was 3 very good scenes, and the rest are of a good movie that I like, but I don't think it's a necessity to exist.
Yeah, not a necessity. But speaking of Batman, let's see what HBO wanted to do about it.
What'd you think about the Penguin? Colin Farrell?
I don't want a show following him. I'm not interested in that at all.
Well, you're gonna get...
I know.
That's happening. There's like 3 spin-off shows.
3?
Well, there's one... Maybe one of them got dropped off. There's at least 2. There's one of the Penguin show, and then I think there was going to be a Gotham Police Department one, but I'm like, they already did that. For one thing, they already did that. And it was on for like 7 years, so it's just like... that specific idea has literally just been done like in less than 5 years.
And what's the third one?
The third one is the Arkham Asylum show, which also, who needs it?
All right, so the Penguin one you said was just about finished, but the other 2, are they still in the works? With all of HBO's cutting down of things?
I think they did cut those, but there's also been a prequel Alfred Butler series on some other streaming service.
Oh.
Where you see young Alfred. But it's in like its 2nd or 3rd season.
He teams up with young Rock and young Sheldon to solve crimes.
Yeah, probably. That's the real Red Notice.
There you go. Here's one of your more hopeful predictions, Joe. Let's see how that came out.
A major studio has to, shudder them to realize, maybe this isn't working anymore.
It did! 20th Century Fox is gone! More to come!
It felt like it was business as usual for everybody, right? Like Disney just bought it and, moved on.
And you know what? The real fucked up thing is, everybody at first was all like, now the X-Men can be in the Marvel Universe! And I'm like, dudes, what about Alien? Are we gonna get Ridley's 3rd Alien prequel?
It's a lot to unpack there. No
Thank
other
you.
studios have been shuttered yet, but it's not looking great. Are X-Men in the Marvel films yet?
No.
Okay.
Who cares? Who cares? Why do we still care about superheroes? It's so played out. What?
Did we have any word on a Alien prequel number 3? Prometheus 3?
And I'll tell you, Ridley Scott hasn't found a time machine where he can become younger again, so it's getting scarier and scarier every day.
All right, I guess 3 strikes and we're out on that one, Joe.
Damn.
All right. Let's see what this one.
Zaslav continues with, the DC movies and Harry Potter movies provided a lot of profits for Warner Brothers over the last 25 years. And I go, well, yeah, I guess. You just want to milk that cow till it's dry then? That's the plan? Genius.
The cow's just like...
Yeah, thank God they paid you $300 million to come up with that plan. Zaslav notes, House of Dragons is a big example of this, taking advantage of Sex and the City. Lord of the Rings, we still have rights to do a Lord of the Rings movie. He did not call out new lines upcoming, Lord of the Rings, The War of Rohirrim, due out in 2024.
Did any of those...
I'm done. I can't go on anymore. I just called myself out on my bullshit.
Any of those shows or movies start to come out yet? Any announcements of an HBO show or a Sex and the Hit City sequel?
Yeah, no, there's Just Like That. That's on HBO Max already. I don't watch it.
It's already out?
Yeah, it's 2 seasons.
Oh, really? Holy crap. Wow. I'm surprised that survived the bloodbath over there. Good work, Sex and the City. All right, Here's a movie. Let's see how this one did.
Yeah, she's book smart, and she's making a new movie with Florence Pugh and Harry Styles called Don't Worry, Darling. That could be intriguing, but it could also be a fucking mess, and I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, was it intriguing or was it a fucking mess?
A fucking mess.
All right.
Nothing interesting about that movie.
No, pretty bad. Really bad
With
movie.
the exception of its, the press around it.
Yeah, so here's a prediction that I made. Let's see if it came true.
Oh, okay.
We will be covering that movie eventually.
We'll be doing Pinball Wizard?
No, we'll be covering Tommy, starring Oliver Reed, Anne Margaret, Elton John, Eric Clapton, and Jack Nicholson.
I don't care about Tommy. Should I go see Mad God?
Wow.
I did like Tommy.
You love Tommy. It was the movie you bought.
Yeah, front runner for the Southland Tales Award as most surprising film find. Yeah, I did not. Mad God I was okay with, so.
I really want to continue that, though. That's a good idea for at the end of the series. What was our favorite film find?
Yeah, of course we will. Yeah. All right, here we go. Here's a prediction. I want to know how relevant it's become.
A spin-off sequel prequel for this film, White Bird, A Wonder Story, will release on October 14th, 2022 this year.
Oh, a wonder story. I'm sure that is a perfect brand of marketing. People are like, what? I bet you half the audience doesn't know that it's a sequel to something.
Did that movie come out in October?
I'm looking that up right now. White
and
Bird.
did it do well because people knew it was a prequel?
Okay, so this is what is today? That movie comes out in 3 days.
All right, so
White Bird, A Wonder Story.
So this episode will release October 21st, and the movie will come out August 18th. So
yes.
By the time you listen to this episode, you should turn it off right now and go rush out to the theater to see White Bird, A Wonder Story. So that prediction, wrong. But we'll check in on it in a couple of weeks and see if people flock to it because they just love the movie Wonder so much.
The film premiered at the 43rd San Francisco Jewish Film Festival on July 30th, 2023, and is scheduled to be released in the fourth quarter of 2023 by Lionsgate. Well, it's coming out before the fourth quarter because it's coming out in 3 days, so...
All right, we got a couple of Reese Witherspoon predictions here. Let's listen to her.
There was Legally Blonde, then there was Legally Blonde the musical, and then there was Legally Blonde the musical, the movie.
Where does Legally Blonde 2, Red, White, and Blonde line up in that?
Yeah, I don't think they made that into a musical. I don't think it was as successful.
Yeah, there's the third one's coming out soon.
Wait, they are making a third one?
Reese is making the third one.
All right, did a Legally Blonde 3 come out, or is it planned to be coming out? Is that still in the works?
Is Legally Blonde 3... No, it's not coming out.
Dang. Oh, well. All right, let's see what's going on with Reese's other thing.
You know she's got a movie coming out today?
What? Today? This very day?
Yeah, she's only producing it, though.
Yeah. Well, that's still good for her. What is it?
Where the Crawdads Sing.
Oh, that looks so boring. Are you going to see this?
Tanya wants to go see it. You
see it and tell me if it's worth my time. Because, my God, does it look boring.
I mean, it's supposed to be like a thriller, I thought. There's like something going on where the crawdads sing.
And they stop singing, and it's like, oh no, what happened to these crawdads? Let's investigate, gang.
Did you and Tanya ever see that movie at all?
I think she might have watched it on Netflix, but I never saw it. But I will tell you, on a $24 million budget, it made $144 million.
Whoa!
So that's pretty damn good. Some people like to listen to that singing.
Could be like a Netflix movie I turn on in the middle of the day while I'm doing something more important.
I actually heard it's not good.
Oh. Made so much money, though.
Yeah, well, that... Do I need to call up how much this movie... Hold on, I will.
You gotta ask Tanya.
No, I'm going to look up a movie that I know is bad.
Yeah.
And I'm going to see how much money that movie made. This movie is bad. It is known to be a bad movie. Transformers 2: Revenge of the Fallen I believe it was made for $200 million, and it was the highest grossing movie of that year. Oh, sorry, no, it wasn't. That's Avatar year.
Oh, well, yeah, you're not beating that one.
I mean, number 2 made $836 million.
All right. Well, you know what? Speaking of overcosted blockbuster films, let's look at our next prediction.
Meanwhile, in 2023, you'll have Batgirl, Aquaman 2, The Flash, and Blue Beetle. What the F is Blue Beetle?
How many of those films came out in 2023 or are still going to come out in 2023?
We know Batgirl's not coming out. We're not going to bring that up again. But Blue Beetle comes out in a couple of days.
Oh, it still hasn't come out yet? Okay, what about Aquaman 2?
I
Is that coming out
think
this
that's
year?
either being pushed to the end of the year or it's getting a next year release. I'm not sure. But I wanted to see that.
The Flash did finally come out, right? Yeah.
Yeah, sure did. Lit the box office on fire.
Yeah. All right, here we got a Watergate prediction now.
The White House Plumbers, starring Woody Harrelson as H.R. Haldeman and Justin Theroux as G. Gordon Liddy.
All right, I'm 100% in. I will watch that show. They got me.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
Did you end up watching it, Joe? Did they get you?
I'll watch it.
Yeah. You just seemed so excited, and then it came and went.
It's a good cast. I don't know.
All right, that's fine. All
I was
right,
gaslit out.
Here's another DC thing we got here. Surprise, surprise.
Anthony D'Alessandro writes, recently Henry Cavill announced he was reprising his role of Man of Steel after his cameo in Black Adam, but there are no details on a Superman script or director.
I can't imagine we're getting that Superman movie anymore, right? Didn't he just get fired?
Yeah, Henry Cavill is no longer Superman. It's another actor now.
Another actor, TBD, to be determined.
No, I think they found him. I'll look it up.
Paul Rudd.
Yes, Paul Rudd. 50-something-year-old Paul Rudd. Superman. It stars David Corenswet and Rachel Brosnahan.
I don't know who. I might know who that is, actually.
She's on that comedy show on Amazon. The Mrs. Maisel.
Oh, okay. TV people. Surprise, surprise. Superhero films want TV people.
This guy, he did Pearl and Hollywood.
Well, I know what one of those are.
Hollywood, I believe, is the Ryan Murphy show. It is.
Ah, TV?
Yeah, you're right.
TV, shocked. I'm shocked. All right. The last bundle we have here are a whole bunch of rock predictions.
God damn it.
Save them all for the end. Let's look at this one here.
I 100% agree he somehow has a hand in Cavill not returning. His Comic-Con reaction to the boos say it all. He said he wanted Black Adam to start a new era in the DCEU. The fact WB will sideline their A-list characters and use Black Adam to start their universe is hilarious, but it might actually work since with B-list characters, there's no expectations or gatekeeping fans. I think that's the perfect way to gatekeep fans. I don't know who any of these people are. I don't want to see them.
Yeah, I don't care about this movie at all. I don't know who does.
And to be fair to The Rock, which I hate doing, and listen, DCEU fans, why are you expecting Henry Cavill to come into these movies? What is the thought there?
I think he's done.
So it turns out he wasn't done. He did come into that Black Adam movie.
For a second, yeah.
But I still think... Yeah. Well, he did. He had one line. He's like, I think we need to talk.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, forgot.
Yeah, but I just can't imagine whatever the hell Blue Beetle is going to do well. Like, are people craving for the Blue Beetle movie? Were they like, finally, Blue Beetle?
We will know by next Monday.
Yeah. They weren't even craving for the Flash that they do know.
Yeah, I know.
And
That's
it gave
bad.
them a bunch of other superheroes that they knew, so...
Well, The Flash was a bad movie.
Yeah, that helps. All right, so TBD on that one, too. We'll come back to that one, I guess, later on.
The Rock being extra annoying this week and saying, I fought really hard, everybody, to keep Black Adam out of the first Shazam script because we needed to do him justice.
He won't shut up about it. It's an article I keep seeing.
I will be so glad when this movie is over and it does very badly. Good, for the love of God, please, nobody see the movie.
Wow, they listened to you. They listened to you.
They did! My words reached the people. But you know what? The Rock wasn't having any of that, because then he did this.
Dwayne Johnson disputes Black Adam reports, reveals the film's projected profits. Black Adam star Dwayne Johnson disputes reports that the film flopped, claiming that it is making a considerable profit.
Show me the books.
Yeah, I think we know that it still hasn't made any money, right? Like, we're all in agreement. No money was made here. All right. Here's The Rock sort of predicting the future of the DCU.
All right, and my last looks. Why does The Rock do this movie? Why does he want to ingratiate himself into the DC universe? I don't know, so he can have the big guffaw of him being like, I've saved DC. Look at Black Adam is $1 billion movie. I've revitalized the whole brand. You're welcome, the world.
Joe, did he save the DCU?
No, it fell apart and it broke in half.
He almost is responsible for the wheels falling off the wagon, right? Like, that movie ends and immediately they bring in the new people and everybody's like, tear down job. Okay, let's see. He had some more predictions. At $7 prod, we have major plans to build out the Black Adam DC universe, and now the DC Super Pets universe with our partners at WB Pictures and at DC Comics. And Super Pets and Black Adam is just the beginning. Yeah? Are we going to see a lot more Rock in the DCU?
No, he's done. It's over. It's all over.
But there were some other sequels that came up. In my cynicism.
No more Rock, except for when we have to cover Super Pets and Black Adam.
And then inevitably Black Adam 2 through 5.
Fuck.
And of course we're getting a Jumanji 3.
Well, those are like
Hobbs and Shaw
middling.
2. Alright, are we getting a Hobbs and Shaw 2 or a,
No.
No Jungle Cruise 3?
No. There'll be 2. There's only one.
Not Jungle Cruise 2.
Jumanji.
Jumanji 3. Jumanji 3 ended on a cliffhanger. You kind of got to get a Jumanji.
Yeah, sure.
Jumanji 3 ended like Jurassic World 2 did, where they're like, oh no, animals are everywhere now. Do you think Jumanji 3 is going to be like, well, I know there are animals all through the world, but we're actually going to go to a tiny island, and we're going to just deal with some things here, and we're going to sort of CGI Robin Williams into the thing, and also bugs. There are bugs flying around everywhere, I guess.
Wow.
I think that's what we're going to get.
I think if they did CGI Robin Williams into the movie, people would actually start throwing tomatoes at the screen.
All right. Here's The Rock's. All that Lev wrote is Rock Redemption prediction, so I'm not quite sure what that means. Let's find out. The Rock publishing his own Tale of Redemption. Visited a 7-Eleven in Hawaii, which he bought out the store's supply of Snickers bars and left them for hungry customers to take for free. It wasn't just a generous move, but Johnson 50 was doing an act of redemption. So Johnson spent like, I don't know, $25?
Yeah, but these are 7-Eleven Snickers prices, so they're like $3 a pop.
What? It's a Snickers. What?
Yes, the Oahu native explained he used to go to that very 7-Eleven and steal himself king-size Snickers on his way to the gym because he couldn't afford to buy one. I was broke as hell, he explained. I wonder if that'll come up in the TV show at all. Next week is the episode about him stealing, and I go, well played, The Rock. You know what? I looked that up and time-stamped both the episode and when the episode of the show and our episode, and indeed, that very Friday, the Snickers thing came out. I nailed it.
Wow.
Here's a prediction about what we think an upcoming Rock movie might be. So our former guest, Lawrence Hewitt, the British guy.
Oh, yes.
If I may be racist, the British guy. That's all he is.
Okay.
He's learned what the movie Red One is, starring Dwayne Johnson.
Oh, yes, I learned what it is, too.
Oh, well, I won't bring it up.
You can tell me, though.
All right.
No, tell me.
He has described it as, or quoted it as, the project is seen as the first of a potential franchise. Surprise, surprise.
Yes.
Reimagining holiday mythology.
Oh, I didn't hear about this.
Mythology. What is the mythology we have here? You know what I think it is? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Okay, so what I heard was this movie is supposed to help you buy shit from Amazon. It's like they're working in tandem with Amazon Prime. And it's like you're going to be able to see something on screen, be like, hey, I want to put that in my cart. And then it goes instantly in your cart and you can buy it.
Are either of those the story behind Red One? Do you have any updates on that for us?
Me? Oh, this is
you.
real. Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking in real life now.
Well,
did either of those prove to be true? The movie's obviously not out yet, but I imagine since we're close to the release date, we must know more about the plot or the Amazon marketing.
It actually doesn't have a release date. It just says 2023. They might push it to next Christmas now, which would be really bad because it looks like it's close to being done. That's not good.
We'll put that one on the shelf for later.
Oh, wait. No, hold on. I got an update.
You do have it?
Filming began last October and wrapped in February of this year, so it was before all the strikes, so I think it should be coming out. They just don't have a date for it yet. But we do not know what's going on yet.
And then we had a prediction for a future Rock movie you thought they could make. Let's find out.
Oh God, are we gonna get like some kind of Minions Rock crossover? They're all on Peacock. It's definitely gonna happen.
Has that been announced yet?
Not yet, but I'm waiting.
We did this one a lot, but Ev and I thought this one best encapsulated the motif, we'll say.
Now, I might be being aggressively cynical, and we might be pushing this Rock presidential narrative, but that's where I'm at right now. The Rock's setting himself up for later.
No, we're calling our shot. We are predicting the future. We are the Simpsons.
We're going to have a whole episode of all of these clips as soon as he announces it, and we're like, we were right.
We were on the forefront of this.
Come to our show to hear more Simpsons-like prophecies, please.
It's terrifying. I don't want to be that predicting that future, though.
Listen, he doesn't have to win. He just has to run. And then we're right.
Okay, yep.
I think we have to ask America if they're ready for the hierarchy of the United States to be changed forever.
Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? Is that how he opens up his first presidential speech? He looks at the American people. He's like, "Fuck, we're so screwed." We're so screwed. This is what happens when you elect the Celebrity Apprentice.
Yeah, I know. The floodgates are open now. It's too late.
Over.
It's not weird anymore for The Rock to be president.
Yeah, we'll have to keep checking in on that one.
I do want to update you, though.
On Red One? On the Minions?
No, currently, The Rock has no projects in development.
That can't be true.
It's true. It's true. There's nothing in development. Rock has nothing coming up. He's got all it is Red One this at the end of the year, and it's already in post-production. He has nothing on the slate at all.
He's got 2 Red Notice sequels to do.
They have been put on the back burner, my friend.
Strike. It's the strike's ruined everything.
I think they're reluctant to jump in again.
All right, we got one last final prediction, and it was the one that, as it happened, made me talk to Lev and be like, Lev, maybe we should look around for some things we predicted and see if they came true. Let's listen to this prediction.
Just fucking do the stupid movie, you asshole.
Yeah, Vin Diesel does not really need The Rock. I mean, The last movie performed pretty well without The Rock. The Rock's last few movies have not done pretty well.
Vin Diesel got over himself to be like, hey, listen.
Yeah.
We both said things we don't agree with. Just come back. We need you, brother. Like, what the he's being the bigger man to you, The Rock, and you're going to let him? Not a good look, The Rock. Not a good look.
I don't think we were ever really on board with The Rock, but
but like for a man who cares
really
so much
turned.
about his image and how he's perceived, this is like a weird mistake he's making. I don't think this helps him in any way.
Are we going to find out that, like, Vin Diesel murdered a bunch of children or something?
Well, here's what I'm hoping. This is part of the game, right? And then because they're like, nobody could keep their mouth shut about this stupid Spider-Man thing. So we're going to feud here on Twitter.
Yeah.
People think I'm not going to be in your movie, and then halfway through, I'm going to pop in and save the day.
Well, I mean, technically it is halfway because it is part 2 of the same movie.
Nailed it. We nailed that one, folks. The Rock can't get one by me. I think we had a pretty good show today. Pretty good 200th episode spectacular, right,
That was
Lev?
great.
Crap. No, Lev. No, we had fun. Come on, we worked hard. I know. Well, before we sign off, and thank you for listening to our 200 episodes all around, of course we're going to keep on going. We're finishing up Jack, and we're going to start a new season. Joe and I have already picked. But, Joe, how do these names sound for future seasons?
Oh, hell yeah. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Steve Gutenberg. Would you want to do a Steve? What did happen to Steve Gutenberg? People, could this be the next season, listeners? Who's to say?
You know, not opposed.
All right. What about Jenna Fisher? Oh, what happened to her? She just did a TV show, and where's she been? Who knows?
Yeah. Are we watching all of her television?
Ezra
Miller, no.
Hector Alessandro. What are we? We've done most of his films, right?
We have actually done most of his movies.
We're really just doing the Gary Marshall show.
I think oh my god, has Hector Alessandro not died? I'm so rude.
Yeah, you wished it upon him, and his people are going to get mad.
No, I would never wish that upon anyone. Even my worst enemies. He is still very much alive. I'm sorry. He's 86 years old. I'm sorry, Hector.
But now he's out of work because Gary Marshall's not around to keep him employed, so he's going hungry.
He's still working every day.
Working with Penny Marshall, of course. That was in the will, Gary Marshall's
Penny
will.
Marshall has definitely died way before Gary Marshall. Yeah. Hector Elizondo had a main role on the Tim Allen Show Last Man Standing for 10 years.
That show was on for 10 years?
Actually had 9 seasons, but it was 10 years. I think they took a year off or something.
Yeah, it could be. Maybe it got, put on a different channel or something.
Yeah, but there's a lot of voice work now.
All right, well, that's easy to do. Would you want to do a Lillian Gish season? Would that be kind of fun?
Okay, I'm looking her up because I'm not sure who that is.
You don't want to do Fame, silent film star Lillian? She's like the first movie star.
Hey, she died, 30 years ago.
Oh, wow, she lived a long time.
She did. She absolutely did. She was 100 years old almost.
Oh, jeez. That Hollywood work, I tell you, it keeps you young. All right, what about Eric Bana? You want to do the Eric Bana season? Braden Schluter's always bugging me to do that one.
That means we get to do a Hulk episode, and that would rule. But I don't know. Oh, and a Funny People. We'd revisit Funny People. But after that, not sure. After.
This one's pretty topical. What if we did a Jenna Ortega season, all right?
Well,
Let's talk about all
she's
things
just
Jenna
starting,
Ortega.
and if you want to watch something every other month, then sure.
Speaking of TV stars, what if we did Courtney Cox Arquette? What if we did that one, huh?
I mean, we'd be watching a lot of Scream movies and the first Ace Ventura.
All right, here's my last thought. What we could do. What if we did Casey Affleck's brother? What if we did that one? Yeah, whatever his name is, right?
Ben?
Casey Affleck's brother looks like he might be on the rise. Maybe we should start checking him out.
Oh, yeah. He's rising up the ranks.
Yeah, I think he's an up-and-comer, so... But none of those people will be our next season. But again, we still have, a month and a half left of Jack.
Yeah.
It's delayed because we got a Secret Sandler film.
Oh, yeah, Secret Sandler that just is dropping in 2 weeks.
So you guys get to hang out and listen to that. That'll be fun for all of us.
Hell yeah.
I want to thank Lev Van Rensselaer for putting all those clips together. He worked really hard on this, and he's sort of the unsung hero of what the hell happened to them.
Thanks, Lev.
And somebody's grabbing my boy.
No, I'm just giving you a compliment, Lev. That's all. All right, you work hard. You don't have to be a dick about it. Jeez. All right, of course, I have to thank Joe Vekeman for helping us out this week and doing this double stuff celebration episode.
Oh, thank you. It was fun.
Thanks for being a good sport and playing the game and doing the predictions with us.
I had a great time.
And I'm your host, Patrick Scale. You may find my features, documentaries, short films, video essays, animations, behind-the-scenes footage, and so much more at QuixoticUnited.com and social media, presumably, with a similar sounding name. Thank you all for listening. Joe, say goodnight.
Good night.
Play us out, Lev.
Ring, ring,
God
ring,
damn
ring,
it,
ring,
Lev.
ring, banana phone. Ring, 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 banana phone. I've got this feeling so appealing for us to get together and sing, sing. Ring, 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 banana phone.
Anything good at the end of the summer? Any good movies I need to be on the lookout for? Or is this all the crap? Is it all Demeters and Turtles from here on out?
I'll double check. I don't think there's anything else coming out. Because then, and all the September movies got pushed to next year because they're like, we don't have actors. Well, it's your own fucking fault. You dumb fucks. I keep saying, let's squish any momentum we have. Let's not follow up on that and capitalize on all the goodwill we have with the movie theater booming in the month of July, with all these Barbie is making hits out of other movies because people can't get into it right now or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just
Still? Really?
Yeah, no, the movie passed 500 million, I believe, in the domestic box office, which is
wow,
insane.
We're gonna get a lot of bad films in the wake of that.
Wow, that's what always happens. But it's nice when one makes it. That's good.
Yeah. No. I'm great for Barbie, but now I'm looking like, oh my god.
Yeah, this is what happens.
6 years, I'm gonna see a whole bunch of crap coming out and roll my eyes at.
But you can't blame Barbie and you can't blame the director because they made something that
I'm not
the studios
blaming
don't
them.
understand how to to keep up that momentum. They're just like, how can we just replicate this and just keep making copies and duplicates? Let's not actually like give directors voices, which is why this was successful. What an idea. And like, obviously not every director is going to be successful, but
I mean, there's something about time and place.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also there's kind of a little meminess with Barbie. Everybody's like, how do you
absolutely.
make a Barbie movie? Now, I know people are going to say that about the game Uno, but I just don't know. I legitimately don't know how you make that a movie.
well, I'm going to say they made the Ouija movie a movie.
Ouija. Who'd say Ouija? It's
Ouija.
not Ouija.
Ouija.
Not Ouija.
Ouija.
You might as well say Ouija. What are you saying, Ouija?
Ouija.
Ouija. It's a Ouija board.
I'm calling
like
it
squeegee. Squeegee.
Squeegee board?
Yeah, clean up the ghosts with your squeegee board.
I mean, squeegee is a thing, so let's... It's that silly mop.
Ouija makes total sense. It's a board where you contact ghosts. Great. Movie there. Magic 8-Ball movie? I'm less sure.
Yeah, Magic 8-Ball.
I was also surprised to see Mattel owned both Hot Wheels and Matchbox. It seems like there might be an antitrust thing going on there. What, right?
I think that's... Yeah.
Yeah, you think I'm not going crazy?
No, I don't think you're crazy at all.
I'm not crazy. Right. What other toy car thing is there?
Micro Machines.
Oh, I never heard of Micro Machines.
Oh, yeah, it's very similar. They're just smaller versions of the Hot Wheels cars.
So does that mean it's like Will Ferrell going to be the connecting force between all these movies then, in this Mattel expanded cinematic universe?
Well, I'd like to say it began, I know Lego's not Mattel, but, you know, Will Ferrell was the Lego king in the Lego movie.
Yeah, he's good at, he loves being in movies where toys and the real world intersect.
He always has to be the real world, like Avatar.
Yeah.
Because he's very normal.
I actually was a little confused at how necessary he was and everything. He kind of, like, after Barbie escapes and goes home, I was like, all right, why are we still doing the Will Ferrell stuff? And then he gets there, but, like, the movie's over. And you're like, all right.
Did you know that Will Ferrell was an anchorman 19 years ago? It's almost 2 decades old.
All right, I'm not talking about that. Let's just do the show. Let's just do it.
I'm just saying, time goes by fast.